so hard, hustle never stopped, but the system kept blocking every move to the top. Didn't know my credit score was holding me back. Didn't know the game till somebody gave
Have
me
you
the
ever
math.
wondered why someone with a lower credit score gets approved for a loan while someone with a higher credit score gets denied? Believe it or not, your credit score isn't the only thing lenders are looking at. Today, we're talking about credit mix, a factor that many people overlook but can play an important role in your overall credit profile. Welcome back to the Credit Educator, where school is always in session and every lesson gets you one step closer to financial freedom. In today's class, you'll learn what credit mix actually means, the different types of credit lenders look at, why having one type of credit can sometimes limit your profile, the biggest misconception about credit mix, and how to think about building a healthy credit profile over time. Let's jump into today's lesson. Let me ask you one question. If you were hiring someone for a job, would you rather hire someone who's only done one task their entire career or someone who's successfully handled several different responsibilities like educators? Most employers will probably choose the second person. Why? Because they've demonstrated that they can handle different situations. Lenders think similarly. They don't look at whether you've borrowed money, they also look at the different types of credit you've managed. That's what credit mix is. Credit mix refers to a variety of accounts that appear on your credit report. Generally speaking, there are two major categories. The first is revolving credit, and think of it like credit cards and lines of credits. These accounts allow you to borrow money, pay it back, borrow again, as long as the account remains open. The second category is installment credit. These are loans with fixed payments over a set period of time, which include auto loans, mortgages, student loans, personal loans, and things like that. Unlike credit cards, once these loans are paid off, they're finished. Now, here's the important part. Most people think you need to run out and open every type of account possible. That's not what credit mix means. Credit mix isn't about collecting accounts. It's about demonstrating that you've been able to be responsible and manage different types of credit over time. Think of it like learning to drive. Someone who has driven a small car may still be an excellent driver, but someone who's successfully driven a car, SUV, van, truck has demonstrated different situations. Credit works in a similar way. Lenders may view a borrower differently if they've successfully managed multiple types of credit responsibly. Now, let's talk about one of the biggest myths I hear. People say, Coach T, someone told me I need to go and get a personal loan just to get improve my credit mix. Not necessarily. Opening accounts you don't actually need can create other issues. Every financial decision should have a purpose. We've talked about that before. Never borrow money simply because someone on social media told you to do it to boost your credit. Remember, every credit profile is different and unique. What makes sense for one person may not make sense for another. Here's another example. Imagine two people. Person A has one credit card and 10 years of managing it responsibly. Person B has a credit card, an auto loan, and a mortgage, all paid responsibly over several years. Neither person is automatically better. Both lenders have different information available evaluating each borrower. That's why credit mix is only one piece of a larger puzzle. It doesn't outweigh payment history and it doesn't outweigh credit utilization. It doesn't outweigh your overall financial picture. It's simply another factor that helps tell your financial story. I also want to point out one other thing. Don't compare your credit journey to someone else's. Someone may have a mortgage because they've already purchased a home. Another person may still be renting while working towards home ownership. Some people have college student loans because they attended college, and your credit should naturally develop as your life and financial goals evolve. The goal isn't to have every single type of account. The goal is to responsibly manage the accounts that make sense for your credit situation. That's how you build a long-term financial credit profile. If you remember one thing from today's lesson, let it be this. Credit mix isn't about having more accounts. It's about showing that you can responsibly manage your credit that you already have. A healthy credit profile isn't built by opening unnecessary accounts. It's built through smart financial decisions over time. Here's today's homework, and it's simple. Log into your credit monitoring profile and make a list of accounts on your credit report. Ask yourself this: which accounts are revolving accounts? Which accounts are installment accounts? Which accounts are currently open? And which accounts have I successfully managed over time? Don't open anything. Don't close anything. Today's goal is simply to understand what your credit mix looks like currently, because understanding your credit profile is the first step toward improving it. As you've probably noticed throughout this series, your credit score isn't determining just one thing. It's made up of several factors, really 5 factors that work together to tell your financial story. Inside the Credit Educator community, we help you understand exactly what lenders see when they review your credit profile. More importantly, we help you develop a personalized strategy with our team while they work through our done-for-you credit restoration process. If you're ready to stop relying on generic advice to understand your unique profile situation, click Learn More in the description below. If today helped you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. In our classes, we've covered new credit mix, hard inquiries, payment history, credit utilization, and everything that makes up your credit report. And let me tell you what happens next. You're going to build a strong profile. But until then, remember, school is always in session, and every lesson gets you one step closer to financial
every move to the top. Didn't know my credit score was holding me back. Didn't know the game till somebody gave me the map. The education hits different.